Hey everybody, I'm Juan Carlos. This is going to be you could say a new series I'm starting on justice for target individuals, and this is really going to be my first couple of videos that I'm going to be uploading into my YouTube channel called Justice for Target Individuals, no spaces, and the four will be literally a number four. And I'll be talking about certain type of topics like how they target you, how they follow you, how they manipulate, how they can basically do almost anything to you, violate your human rights without batting as so much as an eyelash. You know what I mean? Like, you are targeted. Some people are targeted for different reasons. Some people are targeted because they are really criminals, supposedly, but they won't arrest you. Some people are targeted because they speak too much about certain topics that they don't like. You know what I'm saying? Speaking truth to power and will make you a target. It'll put you on a program list and you'll be targeted. Other things that they could do is well, the first plan of action is you wouldn't even know you're being targeted first. You wouldn't even notice because first they would like to investigate you. Like, what are you? Who are you? Where you come from? Who are your family members? A lot of targeted individuals are people who don't really have too many family members. They could be either homeless people. This is how their experimentation starts, just to see if it works. They start with indigent people that don't have family members, people who are drug addicts, who won't be missed, who would be easily misconstrued as crazy. You get me? And that's how they got me because I was hooked on drugs for 3 years. I'm proud to say I've been sober for about 8 months, going on nine, almost a whole year. So nobody can say I'm crazy anymore. Nobody can say that it's the drugs that is not in my that they're still in my system. That is nothing. That isn't. I am a targeted individual. I've been targeted for about, I want to say, almost going on more than 4 years now, and my targeting started in Tijuana, Mexico. And at first, I didn't know what was happening to me because I was made to believe that my targeting or the things that I would hear was part of a crystal meth psychosis. Look it up. It's crystal meth psychosis. It's just another way to say that you're hearing voices, that you're schizophrenic, that you're crazy, and that you either need to be locked up in a mental health institution or put you on psychiatric medication. Just any of those two on you discredits your name. You get me? These people are going to try to manipulate everything they can. The best way to defeat your enemy is to discredit him. Not only his image, but his reputation. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna spread lies. They're gonna say everything in the book that they can to say. They're gonna try to say you're a sex offender. They're gonna try to say that you're a psychopath, that you're dangerous, that you might kill people. They're gonna try to say so many things. You get me? They're gonna try so many things, like, and they have doing it to me, which is crazy because I've been in Mexico almost 5 6 years already, and I've never been arrested for nothing. I have never been nothing for nothing. So you can see my dilemma. Um, I actually have a list here about the topics I was going to touch. Like, it says here, we weren't educated. We were indoctrinated by people who control the narrative, and that's true. That's true. You see, the way the system is designed is to when you go to school and you read the history books, that's the information that they want you to know, so you believe it. Just like when I grew up in LA, I'll pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to its republic of which it stands and whatnot. Okay, that's just another form of brainwashing you into to indoctrinate you into something that to make it normal for you. You know what I mean? We are taught that Columbus discovered America, which he didn't. There was Native Americans already there all over the country, and he created mass genocide. And when he left, when there was no more gold for him to exploit, he took slaves. You get me? These are ways that people, well, how can I mention it? It's not in the history books that your children are holding. That part is not there. You get me? What other than I want to say? Conspiracy theorist. A conspiracy theorist is I have it right here. Let me see. They use this term to discredit about something you cannot hear. No, no. They use this term to discredit about something that you cannot bear to look at. Because if it were true, your whole concept of the world will come crushing down upon you, and that is true. If your friend, conspiracy friend, is telling you something that is completely true, and you either just brush him off as being crazy. Like, he's crazy. That couldn't be true. Because if it could be true, your whole concept and how you view the world will come crushing down on you. You'll be like, I have been lied and deceived to, and that's just in the nature of people. You know what I mean? Like, since the beginning of time, we've been. You got to think about it. Humans are social creatures. When we were Homo sapiens, Homo erectus, Homo whatever, we started as cavemen. We discovered fire. We learned that we couldn't be on our own. On your own, you won't make it, and that's how they want to target individuals. You see, because we're social creatures, we started in groups, and when groups grew too much, the smart ones that have curiosity, that question things, left the group and looked for something else. Those are the inventors, the creators, the ones who make the world certain better. But some inventions are not that great, because some inventions, like, how can I say, microwave auditory effect. You can look it up. Microwave auditory effect. Look it up. V2K, to voice to skull. It's a real thing. It'll make somebody hear sounds or hear things and think they're in their brain. Some people call it the voice of God, but it's really not. It's really bad people in power trying to make you sound crazy, trying to discredit you. They'll get into your phone, into your laptops and all your devices, and there's simple ways to do it. There's simple, and they use it under the pretense of investigation. You know what I mean? They'll put you on a list of as a potential criminal. So they have to investigate you, and they'll get into your phone calls, into your messages, into all your social media accounts. It's who you talk to. And I'm pretty sure that they also have some of my family members under investigation, just to see if they talk about certain things to other people. You get me? These are things to consider when you are a targeted individual, because they will easily win over your family. They will easily do it. They will discredit you. For me, they will say that I was the worst fucking person in the world. I've been labeled a pedophile. I've been labeled a psychopath. I've been labeled somebody that will blow up on how can I tell you? Well, they basically label me as a ticking time bomb. Like, any moment he can explode and something bad will happen, and that's what they want you to think. These people want you to think that there's nobody out there that's going to help you. There's nobody out there that's going to listen to you, because what you say sounds crazy. It does sound crazy. So my advice to you is, stop saying that they're shooting freaking uh, voices into your head. Like, use logic over them, not, and use their own technology against them. You see, I found a way to use Snapchat location. You know how Snapchat has that little location thing where you could see where your friends are at or where you're at. And if you turn off your location and turn it on real quick and go to Snapchat, it'll show you a different location, and that'll show you exactly that your phone is hacked and that your phone is cloned. You get me? And sometimes it'll show different locations. Sorry, my battery died. But uh, this is something that give me a second here. I don't know how my battery died on my headphones if I charged them all night. So that's weird in itself. You see, this is information that they would not want you to have. This is information that, okay, if you have ever heard little planes flying over your house and they constantly do it, or people will just randomly cough all the time when you're around or do stupid things like that, that's all little methods to get under your skin. So you see, these people want you to lash out in anger and like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What do you do? They want you to do that to make you look crazy. Do not do that. Get control of your mind and your emotions. Once you're in control of your emotions, you'll see how powerful you are. You would see how these people have no control over you. You see that these are people want to, and I don't want to discourage anybody by saying they're not evil because people would be like, these are demons. We're fighting against spiritual warfare and whatnot. And I understand their point of view. Yes, these are really bad people. Are they possessed? I do not believe so. I believe these are just really bad people. And I'm telling you, the way that I told you earlier about the Snapchat, that location, what they're at, get a screenshot of it because later you could use it to determine where that phone was at a certain time. And all phones are connected to through either the Wi-Fi, but mostly are how do you call it? Phone towers. Some phone towers. The time that it takes for the cell phone tower to release that information to get to that phone determines distance, longitude and latitude. So you could all that could be used back to trace back who was the one that was there. And obviously they're not going to be using phones that are throwaways unless they're fucking cheap as hell. Then they're scumbags and they're really using their phone, and that would really be stupid. But this is ways that you could use to determine where their location is at, who are they, and you're gonna find out that they're just regular people who are just being told to fuck with you, bug you, get under your skin. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. Let me see what else I have here. And I was brainwashing. If you believe a certain narrative, like people will say they brainwashed me into this and this and this, but yeah, I gotta not to like how can I say it? I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings that way. Not to discredit you or to say that what you went through isn't true. I believe you because it's been done to me. But brainwashing is a choice. At the end of the day, it's what you choose to believe. Understand that. People have discredited me by saying that I was on drugs and this and this, and then when I wasn't on drugs no more, that's when the harassment started even more, even more, even more, even more. Let's get under his skin. Let's get under his skin. We know we can get him to pop. We know how he is. We know this. We know that. They will do simple things as hit my door. They will come by and hit the door, and I'll get up and check, and nobody's there. And they will keep doing it and keep doing it. They'll do the stupidest, childish things just to get you to look crazy. So my idea to you is get you a pair of headphones and learn to love music and start digging into everything I'm telling you. It's all there. That microwave auditory effect. That's just another name for V2K, voice to skull. That's just another name for it. Look it up. It's a real thing. It started, I believe, in 1961 by I forgot who else, and then the first American who started it to look into it started in an article, I believe it was 1961, if I'm not mistaken. But it's all there. Just start looking into your own case and how. And once again, another topic I want to mention: stingrays. Stingrays are a device that is basically it communicates as a cell phone tower and it tricks your phone into thinking it's a cell phone tower, and they could get your phone calls, they could listen in your phone calls, your messages, your contacts, everything that's basically on your phone, they could get with a stingray. And where do stingrays come from? You see, stingrays are not just freaking massively produced to the public. You look it up. Stingrays aren't produced for the public. They're produced for government agencies to surveil. And the thing about it is that you don't necessarily have to be a target to fall under a stingray. If you're just in the radius and the vicinity of a stingray, they'll get your information. You get me? And that in itself is illegal. So learn about your human rights. Learn about the God-given right to live as a human, to be respected. Give respect when respect is due, because they're gonna mess with you. Sorry for the bad language but they're gonna mess with you. And their main way to do it is to get under your skin and fear. They're going to try to go outside your house. They're going to try to be surround your house. They're going to try to instill fear and to get you into a panic attack, into a mode of panic where you start calling people like, hey, there's people outside my house. Please help me. Please help me. And then they go and there's nobody there. And they're going to be like, what the hell are you doing? There's nobody here. It's just to discredit you. It's just to make you sound crazy. So don't let them get under your skin. Like I said, learn to train your mind. The mind is a powerful tool. Remember, a smart mind is a dangerous mind. Remember that. And what I've always said, the pen is mightier than the sword. Don't go out there physically trying to fight people. If you see people following you around, ignore them. Or if you really want to mess with them, just say hi to them. Tell them God bless you. May you have a nice day. Because all they want to do is destroy you and credibility. That's all they're trying to do. That's all they're trying to do. Look me up. I'm on social media, Juan Carlos Macias Orozco. Look me up. Look me up. I'm on social media. I got I'm on TikTok. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Instagram. My Instagram is not how can I say it? My Instagram is not private. You can look me up, Juan Carlos Macias Orozco, or it's just Juan Carlos Macias 9 or Juan Carlos Macias Orozco 9. You can look me up. It's simple. People are going to try to hack me. People are going to try to say this and this and that. And at the end of the day, what you choose to believe about me is, yeah, to me, it doesn't matter. That's one weapon that I have now. People's opinions about me do not matter. I could give a bad sass about it. Like, I don't care what you think of me. I don't. So do what the information that I'm giving you is freely given. And this is just my first video of many. So if you guys want to know more information about certain topics and how do they do certain things, then leave a comment on the bottom and hit the subscribe button and the bell button. So every time I upload a video, you'll be the first to know. And I'm pretty sure all this information, it's gonna help you. Trust me, it's gonna help you. Obviously, it's not gonna help me because I'm in Mexico. Mexico's corrupt as hell. I'm already a target. I'm already a target in Mexico. They tried to assassinate me more than once, and if I talk about it, they're gonna kill me. I'm already talking about certain things, so I'm already a target. I barely leave the house because I know that they're just waiting for me at a certain point. I'm planning to leave this city pretty soon to go to another place, and pretty sure they already know about it. I'm pretty sure they know the location. I'm pretty sure they know. The first thing they do is they talk to your neighbors and tell them the worst things about you that are lies that they make up. Like, we don't really have proof, because they know if they show proof that they have people as witnesses. Oh, they showed me this. They said this about him. I saw this. I saw that. Well, tell them to show you the proof. Show you the proof. A lot of people had misconstrued and tarnished my name based off things they've heard and not personally seen. And they're going to use my past, certain friends. Oh, one other thing I would like to talk. These people that you hear or that you think you hear are psychologists. These are trained professionals to mess with your head. It's all psychology. So my best advice to you is read. Start reading about psychology, about how they use it to manipulate you, how they use it to trick you into thinking they're reading your mind. Look up. A great psychologist can actually tell you what you're thinking before you think you even think you're gonna be thinking like, fuck, she's reading my mind. But no, she's just good at her job. These are psychologists, trained psychologists who know how to mess with people. So once again, please look me up on YouTube and drop a comment in the comment section and tell me what other topics you would like me to talk about, because I could go on for days. So this will be it for now. My name is Juan Carlos. I've been a targeted individual since I want to say 2016, 17, around there. And yeah, this is about it. And I always like to drop like end it off with like a nice quote of the day. And my quote of the day would be, if you love something, if something makes you happy, do that. That's one of my favorite sayings. It's one of my favorite. If it's something makes you happy, do that. So thank you for listening, and that'll be it. Thank you.